Okay, so the topic of the group discussion I'm giving you today was the topic which was asked recently in one of the GDs. That is significance of games, physical games in the life of a child. Significance of physical games, significance of physical games in the life of a child. Physical games. So, what is the physical significance of the physical games? I mean, you should play and all sports, games, and all in the life of a child. So, you have to tell the physical significance of such games. I give you a couple of minutes to think so that you can jot down your points, and then I'll give you some instructions, and then we can start. Okay, so let me give you some instructions before we start GD. You know, GD has three components. One is introduction, another is the body, and third is conclusion. So wherever you go for GD, you will be getting a pen and paper that is given to jot down important points. So you should write down what others are speaking. You should show interest in others. Even if you are not speaking, you should nod, you should talk, you should show the gestures that you are listening to others. Also try to add to their points, subtract from their points. It should look like two-way communication, not one-way communication. And try to enter 4 or 5 times with a good content has a value, and conclusion is the easiest pie. You can always do conclusion. So here one fellow will start discussion, and then you will be getting sufficient time, no need to create chaos. Since group is more, I'll be giving you half an hour to talk and speak. So jot down important points and try to discuss everything in structure. The topic is given, try to divide that into some structure, what you want to discuss, how you want to discuss, and try to discuss in that structure and accordingly conclude. So friends, go ahead now and start your discussion. Unmute yourself.
Good evening,
Good evening.
friends.
Good evening,
I would
friends.
like to take this opportunity to introduce the topic of our discussion. The topic which is given to us today is the significance of physical fitness in the life of a children. Now, before we dive into the topic, let me say that why this is topic important in today's life because in what we see in today's ever-changing and dynamic world, there is a great influence of social media and other online platforms. So, because of that, people have become more inclined towards uh, social media, and they have actually become isolated and not they are not fond of outside sports. So that is why I think this topic will be of great importance. So now I would like to invite each one of you to put your insightful points in the discussion.
I also agree with you. I think it is necessary for physical growth of a children, not just for physical growth, as well as mental growth as well. It actually keeps the mood of a children or the nature of the children in a good way. Improves the interpersonal skills, social skills, emotional intelligence in a children. Also, it is a way by which we can reduce the video games in children, which is actually have a very dangerous effect on children. So, I think physical games has a
Yes,
good
I
replacement.
completely agree with Akhilesh, and I would like to add certain points like physical physical health is very significant for a child. So I would like to add some points like physical health provides all the muscular means all the early stage developments like muscular development is there, mental development is there for for a child, and is the most important thing for the early. If these things are not अगर ये चीजें अर्ली स्टेज में डेवलप नहीं होंगी तो फिर उसके ओवरऑल हेल्थ पे डिपेंड आगे करती है। जैसे अगर अर्ली स्टेज में आजकल क्या होता है कि बच्चों को मोबाइल फोन दे देते हैं, तो उनसे आई साइट उनका अफेक्ट करता है, मेंटल एबिलिटी पे फर्क पड़ता है। पर जो बच्चे फिजिकली एक्टिव रहते हैं उनके आई साइट्स, मस्कुलर डेवलपमेंट, मेंटल एबिलिटी सारी की सारी वो मतलब आगे रहते हैं कंपेरेटिवली जो मोबाइल जो फिजिकल फिटनेस पे ध्यान नहीं देते। तो ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट के लिए फिजिकल फिटनेस काफी मतलब फिजिकल फिटनेस और जो फिजिकल फिटनेस के लिए गेम्स ज्यादा जरूरी होते हैं। जैसे जो अर्ली स्टेज में जैसे हम मतलब रेस होता है, स्कूल में जो एक्टिविटीज होती हैं, तो इनमें स्टूडेंट्स को ज्यादा पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहिए।
I am agree with
Yeah, I agree
Especially,
with you.
especially
I
in
want
a
to.
growing
I want
technology, especially in a growing technology, and children who are addicted to smartphones, and they're not doing any physical activities, so they have to choose the physical games so that they can be stronger and their mind will be sharper, and also they can choose their physical games as a career also, so that they can participate in national games, international games, and Olympics also. So that is from my point.
I
I'm agree with my
would
friend.
want to
bring a
add
new
to this
dimension here.
importance of the game towards the life of a child.
So sports is
develop
not
the
only the
mindset of a
fitness,
child.
so
Physical
it is
games will
also
be very important
help the people, help the
because it
children to get their identity. If they are keep on playing the games, they are more interactive and more hyperactive, and they are increasing their cognitive abilities. So to maintain the such a stronger relationship with others and mingling with the different cultural peoples, so they are get their identity, and they are getting some honor in the society. And apart from that, they are also get some job opportunities. So like if you someone participated in the Olympics, so the state governments or central governments are giving their job opportunities behalf of their excellence in sports. So these are all the improve the people in is a part of the society, and he will be the more responsible if he playing the games, and he maintain that the prestiges of the nation. So he will be the more responsible about the country also. So that's my
Here
view.
I
I
want
completely
to
I'm
agree with
add a
Surinder.
absolutely,
new
Points
I'm
dimension
like
here.
absolutely satisfied.
physical games
I
promote
The physical games are
intercommunicational
used to
skills,
be
and
multi-dimensional
also it
development
also
of it,
like certain games are like the chess is there. It's overall improve the mental ability, and
life
intercommunicational skills
of
are
the children,
means
improve
overall
dimension
it's
of
improved.
the
Whenever
life of the children.
students also learn like teamwork is there, and certain more activities they also learn.
I want to add one point
friends,
here
I
that
think
not
everyone.
only is mentally developed and also he is getting free from some disease. But I'm adding one point here that from these physical games he is getting some teamwork skills, some leadership skill right from his childhood. So that is very much important if he is going for some kind of corporate job or industrial job. So I think physical game has a different role in case of child.
Friends, I agree
Since
with
Friends,
I
you.
I
was
just
just
2 points
telling
left
that
You
regarding
already
the
covered
importance of
everything
in the life of children,
positive.
there are mainly three parts: social and their health improvement also.
Friends, I think we have discussed everything
And
about
it will lead to the
advantages. So I
multi-dimensional
think we have to go
development of
to
in the life of the children.
the problems which we are facing to initiate these physical games. The main thing we are not having in the school system is time
Yes.
period which is allotted to the
Yes,
children to playing the physical games, and
sports.
also the facility which is not available in all schools. So we have to increase that as well, so that it will be whatever advantages are there to be fruitful.
It
Yeah,
is
For
due
I,
to
that,
I
the
like to I
because
completely agree
in
with
the
you,
for
and
that,
I
I
would like
in
to
the
think
add
old
one
era,
point,
society and
which
schools
is
should
that
increase their
Indian
programs in the
society is based
physical
more
games so that
mainly on the
uh,
studies. All
One by one,
it is
please.
due to the Indian society is mainly due to focused on the study only, not physical education or other education.
And these are causing the lifestyle diseases as well. So to
Yes,
remove these
Yes,
kind of
so
possibilities,
I
we
think
our
parents,
parents.
I think as an individual,
moreover the COVID era
parents,
has
parents
also
should be more
increased
educated the children
yes.
so that they can
the isolation of these
parents.
physical games, I think.
Sports
So
also help
I
the
think
children to
we should
point here two things that regarding the importance of
the
games in our
their motive is the children are developed their goal oriented character, so they are strive for the hard they are strive hard for the to reach the goals. So that's it, that kind of mindset they can build, so that the type of attitude they are bringing to their life. So that is the more important to the children to grasp the situations, and lead the team, and also the to achieve the goals.
So he
Yes, I would
can
like to add
use the
one thing here.
Today in
character.
today's context, government also providing the physical education facility, and many government also provide many
Government is providing that
games.
facility, but
Yes.
many people are going to
I
private
think
schools as
parents
well.
should encourage them. Parents should be encourage
Yes.
I think
children
it
because they are
has
very
And I
close
think
to
the
the
In
problem
children.
of
Indian
infrastructure is
context,
also there,
parents
that the
only
infrastructure
focus
in our
on the
country is not
studies.
also properly developed.
I completely agree with Somnath and Surendra bro, but now I think I would like to at certain point, like in the recent years, Indian parents and Indians means we can say the children are now becoming more interested in
Yes.
physical sports after like the
Yes.
Olympic games are there, and I'm currently not remembering the
Yes.
name, the one who won the
Hello,
gold
India.
championship in the javelin throw.
Archery,
Javelin throw.
javelin throw, and
After him,
Neeraj
the
Chopra.
physical means the
Neeraj
javelin.
Chopra.
Many were interested in javelin throw also. Means like it's now the household names like the all the cricketers, badminton players. Now these are discussed in the home also. Kabaddi tournament is that these things are promoting the physical fitness or the physical games. We can see
recently
overall
I
physical
want
games
to
are
add
being
a
promoted
new point.
in the Indian
Recently,
society.
Actually, I'm
in the Asian
satisfied
Games, lawn ball also
thought.
India wins gold game.
Yes.
As we
Yes,
know,
I
the
would like to
population.
add one point here, that there are two aspects to the growth of a child. First is the mental aspect, second is the physical aspect. For the mental growth, I think whenever a student participates in a competition like sports, he develops a certain qualities like teamwork, unity, and harmony amongst themselves. And that itself develops towards the mature being of their as they grow up. Another is the physical
I
aspect.
completely agree here with
Whenever
Shivdeep.
they participate in physical exercises, they remove certain problems like eyesight, childhood obesity problems that are very apparent in these kind of these ages. And also, whenever they participate in sports, they develop certain other qualities. Like in a sport, there will be win or lose. Winning and losing are part of life as well. They have to learn at the very age, and they develop these qualities so that they can get a better future for themselves
Not
and develop
not
an
I
not
insight.
completely
only
agree with
winning
the
or losing, and
Surendra
they
on
will
this point.
also
Only government responsibility to promote this physical exercise in the childhood. So it is the responsible individual one like us or the
Yes,
parents. We
it is
can
not
create
the
an
only
environment
responsibility of the
that
government.
everyone
A
can
child does not
understand.
know what is a physical game and what is a physical game and what is virtual games. Even parents has to educate them. This is the physical game and this is the virtual game. You have to play these games so that you can be fit and healthy. So you can also improve your concentration levels also.
some of the
Government also
initiatives like
conducted some of
hobby
the
hubs in by government are
junior games, intra school games, like, and the public sectors and the NGOs also provided some marathon runs. Like these are these are the more inclusive games, and
and the
to
child
encourage
should
the
be taken to that places.
to encourage
And
the
government is having government which has the hobby hubs initiative is it's already implemented, but it is facing the problems in all different sectors. So we as an individual in everywhere wherever it's possible, we have to also promote this in our daily activities.
Guys, I think
Definitely, our
some of us
government
not
has a
spoken, so let us give a chance them to speak. Vivek and Shivam, kindly would you like to add any point to this discussion?
थैंक यू जैसे कि
Vivek, unmute yourself. Vivek,
Kindly unmute
unmute.
yourself. Vivek and means
Vivek, unmute.
Vivek, we are unable to hear you. Kindly unmute yourself.
Friends, I think as the students or the child is the future of the countries, so we have to what to say, promote all our mindset, which is very important because the child develops his a mindset within the 5 year to 7 year gap. So physical games will also improve the sharing nature also, because it's very important when you are socializing with everyone.
And definitely
I would like to say that
our government also has an important role in developing the sports infrastructure towards country.
The schools
I
also
agree with what my friends over here have said. As we all know, a healthy mind resides inside a healthy body. So promotion of games since the early childhood.
काफी ज्यादा और गेम खेलने से एक मतलब होता है टीम टीम स्पिरिट होती है, तो उनमें जो है क्या बोलते हैं, एक लीडरशिप की क्वालिटी भी आती है, मतलब जो कि आगे किसी भी चीज में काम आएगा।
Yes.
लाइक अगर इफ दे डजंट वांट टू मेक कैरियर इन स्पोर्ट, दे कैन
Sports.
ज्वाइन सम गवर्नमेंट जॉब आल्सो। लीडरशिप क्वालिटी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करते हैं।
पहले के समय में ऐसा था, इंडिया में कंटेस्ट था कि सिर्फ पढ़ोगे लिखोगे तभी जॉब मिलेगी, ऐसा है। लेकिन आजकल के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में ऐसा नहीं है कि पढ़ने लिखने से ही जॉब मिलेगी, ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है। इंसान, बच्चे अपना स्पोर्ट्स में भी अपना करियर परस्यू कर सकते हैं।
And also after
बिल्कुल।
getting contact with sports, the child will also know about the diet of the dietitian, like a balanced diet, and what is the impact of that in the health as well.
Yes,
So
it
he will
also
not face with
develop
the diseases, obesity, anemia, or anything like that.
I
yes, the
completely
children
agree with you
also
on this point.
get addicted to the they are taking the more hygiene food, and there's some maintain some good habits in their life cycle.
Yes, definitely. And
Also, the
along with the
significance of
balanced diet,
physical
I
game
think
prevent the
our
addiction of other things, like prevent the addiction of social media, the video game addiction. So it is a I
Addiction
think
of
very
mobile
good
phone also.
replacement
yes,
for the
definitely.
other
And along
things.
with
And
that,
yeah,
it helps
lifestyle
to
diseases.
build up the concentration level of our the children also. It helps to develop the overall mental
Yes,
growth.
yes,
And I would also
Creativity
like
as
to state that our government is
Creativity,
also taking
it also
several
improves
steps
the
to encourage the
creativity
sports in our
among the
country.
students also.
Yes, yes, yes.
It
And I think
also
government is taking
improves
several steps to
creativity among the
encourage our
students.
children towards
The
the
sports
sports. For
also
example, Khelo Ratna Award, Kirti Award, Arjun Cup, there are several awards given, and there were several sports facilities have
At
been
the level
developed in
of
the country.
universities, also Khelo India university games,
so
Yes,
the sports
definitely.
also give the opportunities to the
government is
young
organizing.
people. So by using their skills and sports techniques, they also give the training to the other peoples and get the employment from the sports which are they are which in they are more like expert. So they are using their expertise and skills.
अगर talk about
They can also
मतलब
get
फीमेल चिल्ड्रन जो
employment.
होते हैं, उनको ये मतलब गेम के थ्रू वो अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट भी कर सकती हैं आगे चल के। अगर वो गेम खेलती हैं तो फिजिकली बहुत हेल्दी हो जाएंगे। फिजिकली हेल्दी अगर उनको बहुत मतलब छेड़छाड़ होती है कभी कभार, तो वो अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट भी कर सकती है लोगों से, मतलब।
Here I want to add a new dimension. India has a huge potential in the field of sports and Olympics because अगर हम पिछले का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड देखें इंडिया का, तो बहुत अच्छा नहीं है स्पोर्ट्स या ओलंपिक्स में। तो यहाँ पे ह्यूज पोटेंशियल है, जो अगर हम पहले से ही बच्चों को मोटिवेट करके रखें फिजिकल गेम्स के लिए, तो इंडिया जहाँ पर बहुत अच्छा कर सकता है फ्यूचर में आगे।
I agree with
See
you.
the last
I think
it's
best
also
example
the
is China.
graph.
China is actually putting a heavy investment at the young age of the children. They actually know the potential of each children in a particular game, and then they try to get the maximum from the children. And they are actually performing
गवर्नमेंट
very
को
good
इसे
in
प्रमोट भी
Olympics
तो
also.
करना
यहाँ
चाहिए।
पर
गवर्नमेंट
प्रॉपर
प्रमोट करेगी
यहाँ
तो
पर
मतलब
नीड है प्रॉपर गाइडेंस की भी नीड है, प्रॉपर
And
गाइडेंस
we
की भी
also
नीड है
need
among the
yeah,
students.
and we also
Definitely.
need
Actually,
sports in
definitely the
terms of
balance,
a curriculum.
a balance
For
between
the
education.
curriculum also we need a sports.
That
For
the
every
unemployment.
week there should be a
So the
for every
unemployment
1 week there should be a sports nearly 2 times, so that they can also promote in schools, so children can play not only education, they can play in like Saturdays and Fridays, somewhere some 2 days means they can play so they have to implement in schools
Yes, I think, and
And
for this, I would like to
and
one more
in
important point, like the
in the
government has
new
recently
education
implemented
policy,
National
What
Education
is the
Policy
significance of
2024. So, in that, the physical education
government
and the
implemented
physical
new
fitness,
points also.
especially physical games, have been given a very important point. There are specific
Yes.
games. Government has given
Yes.
specific emphasis on these things only.
I think
So these things will be implemented in the upcoming phase only. So from this early years in the school, these things will be accumulated in the students life cycle, मतलब कि स्टूडेंट्स के अंदर accumulate की जाएंगी ताकि वो स्टार्टिंग से ये चीजें सीख सके। अभी
यहाँ पर मैं चाइना का एग्जांपल देना चाहूंगा, जहाँ पे स्कूल लेवल से ही बच्चों को ट्रेन किया जाता है कि
So most of the urban
स्कूल
schools,
लेवल से ही बच्चों को ट्रेन किया जाता है ताकि
संदीप
वो
मैं उसी का
फ्यूचर
if you take the more the urban schools, there is no such a ground or
स्पोर्ट्स में काफी अच्छा कर
playground,
सकते
any indoor stadiums are not there. They are mainly focusing on the academics, and the people, the parents also have to change their mindset. So they have to give the more opportunities in the physical way. So not only the academics, they also more care about their children's health and education also. So the schools also should provide the some like swimming pools, sports grounds, indoor stadiums. These are all. So most of the urban schools are not providing these are all. So they are only stressing the people to get the good marks in their academics only.
I completely agree, Surendra, on this point. So national
completely
education
agree also,
policy is the
Surendra.
major thing. On the schools who do not have a physical playground will not be given any means certification for starting the new school. It's a complete it's a type of provision in the national education policy. So this thing the
And
government
friends, I'd
has
like to
clearly
state-
indicated in its upcoming.
Government has slowly implemented these in future, I think.
So
Yes.
Government
So
I'd
this
like
will
to
take
add one
time,
thing
but
that not
significantly
only
the
in
government has
outdoor
given its
sports,
attention to this
This
sector
will
also.
take time.
The
and I'd
government
like
has
to add
already
one
given its
thing that
attention.
not only
These things
physical
are visible,
sports,
like in the Olympic, the tally of the
And
gold medals have already increased, and the government have already initiated a special sports university in every state, promoting every type of sport that
government
are.
also improves funding also, the giving extra budget to the
Yes,
school and colleges
and
for this
similarly,
facility.
state government have also implemented the local, the state sports festival. Like in the Rajasthan, they have implemented there are two types of festival, both in the urban and the rural schools. Sports
they are
festival are
also
held
given
for a
some
2 month
friends, I
time.
think that
Gaurav, popularity is developed in the country, but student, how we are attracting the student, because we have the popularity of viewership, it's not the popularity of playing the game. So to increase that, whatever facility is there in the government, we have to use it properly. For example, uh, hosting some different events in different places or states, because sports is a state like a state issue, so state should be
Inter-state
taking this.
competitions,
Yeah, I think
I'd like
at
to
the
add
school
inter-state
level,
one
competitions,
thing to this concept
some of
and
the
all
school has
India level
actually have that
competitions also.
program, like Kendriya
Currently, I
Vidyalaya
think
has
we are
program
only
where actually region
KV has
region wise
this type of
competition
facility
taken place.
for inter-region competition also
Yes.
there. KV schools has also this
Yeah,
facility.
yeah, that's
So
the
Like
point.
the central
and
level
friends, I
schools, now
think
the state
along
level of schools are also promoting such things. In the, if I give an example
Yes.
of the Rajasthan, there are now two levels of competition. First, the urban level school competition, the second, the rural level. Every at the tehsil level and the panchayat level, sports competitions are organized for a 2 month long period along all over the Rajasthan, and they are given medals like gold, silver, and bronze by the local MLAs and the local means SDMs and all. So
So
like
for
these
friends,
things
giving
are
I think
apart from central
along
states
improving the
also.
I think
so for
Please
I
giving the
think
conclude
more
now.
awareness in the
I think I
Please
think it's
conclude
time
now.
to conclude. The I think it's the time for conclusion. We can know we have our friends has hello. Our friends
Good.
has tell about many various significance of physical games in life that is that provides positive attitude to provide personality to the person, gives self confidence, physical fitness, mental health, and other thing that how we can means manage that, how we can aware them about our aware the students and the parents about the physical games is the main task for us, and how and provides the job opportunities in these physical games. So, this is my conclusion.
Okay. So Neeraj, आपका conclusion is not very good. You could not conclude all the points. If you, in case you want to conclude, then you should write all the points from the very beginning. Now, let me tell you your feedback. So, Shubhadeep started discussion, and Shubhadeep talked about the impact of social media and how it is going to isolate the children. And then he introduced the topic to all of you. Later on, he talked about the various obesity problem in the childhood. That was good point, and development, how it is going to affect the development. So Shubhadeep participated, I think, three, 4 times. So Shubhadeep, maybe little more participation in actual. That is what you can do. Content was okay, and introduction could have been made more structured. Actually, you could have told in the typical introduction that how you want discussion to go. So, friends, the topic given for the discussion today is related to the significance of physical activities or supports in the life of the child. So, in my opinion, it is very relevant topic because nowadays we see that unlike our time, Students are more busy in indoor activities, especially watching TV or electronic gadgets rather than physical activity, which is going to impact his overall health, physical, mental, and all kind of health and socialization. So let's divide this topic into a couple of categories. Number one, why physical exercise and sports are important in the life of a child. That is number one. Number two, what are the things and issues which stops them from doing this, and how we can solve the problem. Now I open the house for discussion. So typical introduction has to be the structure which you have to give. So think of structure in the beginning itself. How you want others to discuss. That structure is very important. So Shubhadeep, it's okay. But yes, little bit more participation, Shubhadeep, from your side, little bit more active mode. That will be better. Then Akhilesh started talking about physical and mental growth. I'm telling you one point which was good from your side. Because observer is always looking for a good point from each one of you. So Akhilesh said physical and mental growth, and he also talked about that during COVID era, this main trouble started coming. So these were the good points from Akhilesh, but Akhilesh, you have to participate little more. Your participation is less. So point was good. This was a good point. You could have elaborated it on. Physical and mental growth both are linked to sports. So how they are linked to the sports, that you could have said, that how mental growth is also linked to the sports and games. And COVID, what problem from COVID era came. So COVID era was right example you gave, but you could have elaborated it more, Akhilesh. More participation is required from your side. Then Gaurav said early stage development is so critical. That was a good point from Gaurav's side, that early stage development is important, and it should be focused actually. And mental health, and that is important for mental health and all. And he said that mobile phone also is leading to eyesight problems and other things. Later on, Gaurav also started talking about the interpersonal skills and socializing skills of the children, but that point was given by Surinder. So Gaurav participated. Gaurav, again I'll tell that okay, a little bit more participation would have been better. Then
Okay, sir.
Sai talked about smartphones first time, and also Sai talked about that maybe sports can be made even career also. So that is something which was a new dimension from Sai. And Sai, you could have elaborated more on that. That this is not only important for his physical and mental health, but also they can look for career in this direction, because as we see Olympics are there, as we see sports are there. So why only through education they think of making career? Why not sports? That was a good point. Surinder said interaction, relationship, adaptability. They can become a member of the society by interacting with others, good member of the society. Later on, he said, okay, he should become responsible and goal-oriented attitude is developed. So Surinder gave a couple of points which were good points, Surinder. And participation was also, Surinder kept on participating. So your level was good. I mean, in the terms of participation also and content also. So you have improved in couple of GDs. That is good. Keep that level and improve upon that. Bhagat introduced the topic of, okay, free from disease. That was the first time Bhagat introduced. That was a good point. And then later on, Subhadeep also added that, okay, children have obesity otherwise. So Bhagat, that was a good, and he also talked about team spirit. But team spirit was the point which Surinder mentioned indirectly. Then Bhagat, but again, I'll say, friends, that your participation has to be more, Bhagat. So your participation has to be improved, Bhagat. Point was good, but be more active and more participation. Sandeep said, okay, social health has three aspects, but Sandeep, you did not mention what the three aspects were there. You started with these three aspects, but then you lost these somewhere. Later on, you said, okay, focus on studies, not the only thing. You should focus on sports also. So your way of communication is okay, Sandeep, but complete your sentence if you want to tell something, and also more participation, though you have done, but more participation would have been better. Sumant said, okay, school does not have the facilities nowadays, so his facility should be provided to children. He said lifestyle diseases are also coming. Lifestyle diseases was a good point, Sumant, but whenever you say something, make it close to the topic. So if school does not have facilities, the topic was not like school has facility or not. So link it. You say that yes, it is very important, but nowadays what is seen is like schools में curriculum is more academic and less focus on sports, so student should be after the school he should play. So you are linked with the topic. Otherwise, why you are mentioning school mein facilities are not there? You have to link it somewhere with the topic. Then Neeraj concluded it, but by that time Neeraj did not give. I mean, in between did not give much points. Then Shivam Gupta and Girijesh have participated less. And friends, the others who have not participated, I could not get much points from your side. You should have participated more. So that's all from my side. Anything you want to ask or tell me now?
सर जैसे मैंने 2-3 पॉइंट ऐड किए लिखा था खुद से, तो स्टार्टिंग में अखिलेश ने बोल दिया वो सारे पॉइंट मैक्सिमम जो भी थे, तो अब मुझे कुछ
इसीलिए जल्दी एंटर करना इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, क्योंकि आपके जो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है कोई और नहीं बोल दे। इंपॉर्टेंट होता है जल्दी एंटर करना, और प्रैक्टिस करो आपको बोलने की। प्रैक्टिस से हो जाता है, मतलब if you see the first GD of Surinder, then you'll find Surinder was not participating much, but today he was doing good. Friends, it is all about practice. There's nothing related to knowledge or communication, nothing. It's all practice. If you have good practice, then you will start speaking. That is always I say, and I think students still are not understanding the meaning of this. Interview and GDs and all these things are purely practice oriented things, purely. Test series and all, now students know that a written exam is there, we have to go for test series. You go 10-15 years back, test series were also not there. Student used to write the exam there only. Now people have started realizing the value of test series. Same friends, GD interviews are, you will get confident only if you practice, otherwise you will not get confident. So Surinder is example. If you ask me in this batch, Surinder is example. I think I had GD with him couple of days back, and HR also. His performance was not very good, but now he's doing good. Try to do that, right? And compare with each other. You all are competitor. Couple of years back, when online education facilities were not there, you were never knowing with whom you are going to discuss. But I remember now in HPCL, every student knows each other. They know each other. Okay, he's the guy. I have heard him speaking. He's the guy. So, I mean, all of you are going to face each other somewhere or the other, thanks to online educations and online facilities. To learn from your peers, you should know, okay, this guy is my competitor. He's doing like this. Positive competition I'm talking about, right? Learn from each other, and that will help you to improve yourself. Do that.
Sir, actually, I wanted to ask about like case study and GT group task sessions, sir, because I am having my interview on 22nd April, sir. So
ओके, आप केस स्टडी सुनो, करते हैं क्रिएट केस उसमें ग्रुप टास्क तो सुनो। ग्रुप टास्क में थोड़ा सा अप्रोच अलग होता है, विल डू दैट, एंड देन केस स्टडी आल्सो विल डू सून, या इन अ डे और टू विल स्टार्ट डूइंग दैट।
yeah, sure.
Sir, if we have reporting date on same day and reporting time on same time, so can we manage it? Because I have IIT Madras MS, same date, same timing. So how can we manage that? Should we mail
Same
or
date, same time for what?
MS for interview call? Like for a written test and interview, we have applied now, sir, for MS different branches. So I got call from 2 branches. Both are having same reporting date and same reporting
Last year
time.
also it happened, and you can manage it. Yeah, you can tell coordinator, boys are there, students are there. You can go to and tell them that I have same that time. Call me once my number comes. They manage properly, not a problem.
First
Right?
failed also came, sir, 24th. So
Do
please
it, do it.
provide.
Wherever you get opportunity, go for it and try to explore as many opportunities as possible. I tell
Sir,
you nowadays,
tomorrow schedule for GD time.
8:30 बजे morning में आओ, 8:30 आओ, come.
Yes,
You
sir.
come 8:30, and in the evening I'll give you another slot, right? At least come in the morning 8:30, right, friends?
Yes, sir.
Practice more, practice a lot. Lot of content is available. Practice a lot, and that will increase your confidence, right?